as a bomb if designed.
In California, yeah, but TOS might still have a problem with it.
No, you're allowed to smoke on streams. As long, yeah, it's just like, and the big thing is like, even if for people who aren't in legal states, they just usually go like, oh, I'm smoking in a legal state, you know, because that doesn't really get back to you. But I am in a legal state. Am I? You don't fucking know. Get me Twitch.
FBI, open up.
Speaking about legal, Texas just made their first headway to legalizing marijuana again.
Will it work this time?
It actually passed.
It passed.
Prosecution against caring for personal amounts.
That's pretty dope.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
That got passed last month, I believe. Early this month.
We love to hear good news
Nice.
for Texas for once.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I still need a green card if everything goes wrong.
I already promised Michael. You're gonna have to get someone else.
So, folks, what are you up to?
I feel terrible, but is there, because pom-poms are huge grass trees.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way we could like cut it and eat it, or is there like coconuts on the palms?
Heart of palm is a thing.
Heart of palm is a
palms are
thing.
So, yeah. I love hearts of palm in my salad, honestly.
So
they're like
could I
water
just-
chestnuts.
Could I just take the heart?
So very much.
Terrible.
What I'm going to do is I'm going
them.
to do an Oberon cooking check to give you.
Yeah, let's go.
Bitch, please.
Who has opinions?
Yeah. So I'm gonna do an Oberon cooking check.
Guidance!
Boom. Perfect.
Does he get assistance with me helping him telling, like, he tells me where to cut and I can precisely move my hand there?
Yeah, he could.
Breaking a tree for him.
He could use a blade because I don't actually.
Yeah, because he just has his claws at the
Alright.
moment, I think.
No, he has cooking tools.
Can a creature benefit from multiple instances of guidance as long as they're from different sources? Like if I also cast guidance, is that okay?
No, only one.
No.
Only one god can help him at a time.
Yeah, only one god. They like stand in line up in heaven.
Okay.
Or their representation of heaven.
They're just like, I've got next, as they're like waiting in the clouds.
International Criminal Court has put a warrant out for Putin's arrest.
But yeah, like,
yeah, your Oberon's cooking utensils were not taken. I just really quick had to look up cook's utensils and their value. It's a gold piece. They were not taken. They were kind of left in the sense like you were left rations.
so in the sense it was, you can try to survive out there.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll let you keep these.
I mean, you were left in a desert. They very much have very little faith that you will follow and survive. They gave you weapons because you're gonna need them.
Food? We could continue after them now.
You could.
We have limited
True.
food.
I mean, we're not gonna catch them, I think, but
No.
Yeah, they have
you can
they have
follow
camels.
them.
We've unfortunately
Yeah, I mean,
established how fast camels can be.
But we could.
yeah, I mean, and not even camels. Like they've already traveled through the night on one day, so there's already like an insurmountable gap in that respect. Even if we could travel at the same speed.
Cook's utensils. So you're giving him a D4, correct?
Yes.
No Bardic from anyone? Come on, you guys suck.
Oh, you got no bar!
We ain't got no board.
Let's go, Baron!
Did you say let's go, Baron?
Let's
go, Baron.
Let's
put that in chat for Oberon to read later.
Yes. So, what I will say with a 24.
Yes.
So you each currently have 4 days ration. With that roll, that will push it to 7 days rations each.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, let's go.
Do
Big.
the coach people also have rations, correct? Just want to make sure.
I'm sorry, say that again?
The coach people also have rations, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And
Even if
the,
they didn't, like,
and
they would
the
just
idea,
use
just so
that
you
to
know,
be-
is your rations for today have been consumed. You've been left with 5 days rations. They left you, rations for today, and you've consumed them.
Okay.
Just to
Sorry.
be clear about that.
So how many do we have currently?
So 4
Six.
now pushed to 7.
7.
I'm so
4
happy
pushed to
that we
7.
figured
Yeah, you have
that out.
7 total, each of you.
Great. Thank you.
Except Bastion. Bastion gets no rations.
Okay, weak organic. Like,
Excuse me while I go stand at the bottom
you
of this
and
oasis.
your meat suit.
Just go sit down there and pouts.
Aw.
I feel like that's what would have happened, like in like one of the rotations of Watch is just him going underneath and yelling as loud as possible, muffled by the water, and then walking out. He's like, okay, better.
I miss my old Star Wars character because he was a big baby, and he was also a whale person. So when he was sad, he'd just go sulk at the bottom of the river.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Volk. The
God, we had such cool designs for that game.
the I miss it. Yeah, the lot of you now with these a little bit more gamey sort of stringy, a little bit more less meaty rations, sort of packed into these leaf-like rations bundles. They're handed out to each of you and carefully rationed for your journey. As you guys pack up your camp, the storm continues to rage.
I do give each of the organics a palm frond to use as shade.
Bless up. That's why I asked for it. Let's go.
Let's go.
I need
That was
help
the original
carrying
reason
mine,
of
please.
the palm trees.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and get our little friends out here. Where are they?
And how many tents did they leave us?
Two-person tents.
That's a little rude. There's 7.
They're not nice people. You can squeeze in for all intents and purposes.
I would like to use one of them.
I hate
You're gonna
Carrying
hate
his
me, but it's
bird.
fine.
No, it was
No,
me
not
for
you.
saying intents and purpose.
And I'm going to put the pieces of beaks on one of them so
Okay.
I can drag him behind me.
I'll drag him for you. It's
Oh,
not going to
thank
give
you.
much weight to Bastion. He lost all of the things he was carrying that were heavy, so now he has about 500 pounds of free use to strength and carrying weight.
So you're gonna Chewbacca. You're gonna C-3PO to his Chewbacca,
Yeah.
or Beaks is going to. Yeah. Oh my God,
don't
Bailey, you need to.
Bailey!
When C-3PO is strapped to the back of Chewbacca. No?
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Oh, wild. Keep it up.
Found our next Discord movie night.
How long are we gonna watch 28 Days anyway?
Yeah. So the lot of you have the road ahead of you. It's visibility is low, but it's a simple desert road. Where do you head? What is your plan? Which direction? East or
Do
west?
what? Before we
We're heading
go
east.
Before you go, yes.
east, what do we tell Mahmood? Do we
Heading,
tell Mahmood anything?
we're
Heading to Jufre.
heading
Okay.
to Jufre.
Grin
It-
has contacts at the river.
If you have any contacts there, let us know their name. Or if you can get in contact and let them know that we'll be on our way. Keep in mind that we have been robbed. Because if we have any contacts in Jufre, then we can meet up with them and ask for assistance, possibly. Or if they have a job there.
Okay.
Heading to Jeffrey, please have a contact or resources for us there. That's it. Bandits are headed east.
Does Mahmoud? Did we let him
I
know
told
that
him
they have
every
our
person's
Yes.
identifications?
He knows that
he
they
did.
took like everything.
I have
Including the identity. Okay.
Yes.
I have
got it.
my documents. I have 5 more words.
Mm-hmm.
Only message for today. Sorry. Okay. I cast sending. Heading to Jeffrey. Please have a contact or resources for us there. Bandits are headed east. I have my documents. Only message for today. Sorry.
Okay. Stay tough. I will send aid as soon as I can. If you get to Jufre, ask for Mihad. He is the captain of the guard, and I will send him word of your approach.
Mihad, M-Y-H-A-D? M-I-H-A-D.
Mihaad.
Okay, I sent that. I repeated to the party what he said to me. Cool beans.
We have a course of action
Great.
now. Let's start heading down before the sun gets too hot for y'all.
Okay. And I'm not allowed to touch you guys anymore.
Tear.
Oh yeah, I guess
Also-
it's true. At a certain point, Bastion would heat up to the point where it would be
Yeah.
physically painful for
There's-
people to touch him.
There's a certain
If I-
point in the day
If I
where
unarmed strike someone after a certain after that point in time in the day, can I get 1 point of fire damage?
yeah,
Adam?
Why not?
why not? We'll definitely determine a point where that is valid.
I just wanted to be known for the stream because this was said off stream at the end of last session. The reason, or one of the reasons that my Beaks was killed was because we were talking about John Wick and Chris wanted me to have a John Wick arc.
Yes, yes, this is his John Wick arc.
It's for you only, Mike.
So before we go,
As well. Okay.
yes, I'm happy that as a cowboy I have a big old hat and a poncho for just this occasion of traversing the desert. Can I rip off a piece?
They
dunk it in
took your
water?
big old hat.
No, my head.
I assume we were all just gonna get dunked in water really quick and then start.
There is
There's a whole ass with
There's
the
an
oasis
oasis.
This
that
is-
just got filled with like 30 more gallons of water.
Ignacio,
Yeah.
your hat was taken. This is your John Wick arc too.
It's my hat.
You
Welcome.
have a front. We're all neighbor Totoroing it. It's fine.
I imagine there was a moment after you guys got yourself free from being left behind where Ignacio's down on the ground. My ring. My hat. My hat.
No, they have the ring.
My hat. I know. They saw their ring and they go, my hat. And just talons walk up into the side, just help them up from the ground. Even though they're like, 4 foot tall. But that's my headcanon at least. Which
I
my
love that.
headcanon is
Bastion's
reality.
right there with them.
I love that for you.
We will murder them today.
Okay, they've got.
Everyone's saying killing, and Avery's just not agreed with any of it. Just like,
You guys need to head out. Which way are you going?
going east.
East.
Jeffrey.
Okay.
Well, then I'm
Just needed it
wrapping
formally said.
Oh.
You guys.
Yes.
a piece of cloth around my head. if I don't have my hat anymore.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Go ahead, everybody. This will be a group check. Your first venture out. Simply survive. Give me a survival check.
All of us, group survival
It's a
check?
group check. Survival, please.
I give myself guidance.
No.
I'm a wisdom
Group
person.
survival. Oh boy.
At least now everybody can see my pretty orange scales, which are usually hidden from the shade of the hat.
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm so sad.
What do we get? Make sure they're all in chat.
15, 11.
Don't forget my group
30,
checks.
20.
These are when you break out those any special tricks you guys got before we roll them.
I wish.
I wish.
I don't have
I
magic
wish.
once.
I mean, there's ways to be creative, but
I can't use spells.
Hey,
My
hey, Chris,
features!
hey, Chris, hey,
hey,
hear me out. Chill touch.
Ah,
That's a
it
cantrip!
has, just because it has
It's a cantrip!
Okay.
chill in the
Chill-
name, but
chill
that's not.
touch is not
That's
at
not-
all chill nor touch. It is a ranged necrotic spell, and I don't think that's what you want.
On the other hand,
Oh, he said chill
can I
touch with
press
the
it?
chest.
Prestidigitation says I can chill, warm, or
Yes,
flavor up to
yes,
1 cubic foot of non-living material. Can I chill our clothes for an hour? And then just do that again when the hour passes?
You can do a clone.
Can they chill the palm frond so
that
that, like,
is-
the residual.
Basically, you can give
coldness-
somebody advantage.
I can give somebody advantage. Okay.
Give myself
okay,
advantage 'cause I rolled shit.
Okay, this check is mainly so. This is just to be clear. This is a survival check. This is mainly a navigation check right now in the very, very tough
Oh, this is about navigation.
30-20.
environment. You know, the road. You're on a road, so it is normally pretty easy to stay on course, but visibility makes that hard in the desert.
Yeah, none of us have
Can-
any concern. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I guess the only thing I can
So
think
keep that in
of
mind
is
if a different check comes up, which there very well might be. We'll see. Who knows?
okay. Sounds good. Real quick, is Saul still just kind of tracking the
Yes.
bandits? Yeah.
Well, let me check if Saul is. Yes.
Yep.
Call the army
Okay.
bird.
Go ahead
Yeah,
and make
Saul
another.
is an army bird.
Actually, go ahead. Go ahead and make another perception check.
Go ahead and make another. All right. This is day now, right? Though.
Yes, this is day.
Okay, so this is with advantage.
Correct.
Then. Okay. 1d20 at advantage, and then +4. Ooh, good thing for advantage. All right, 22.
22. Yeah. Yeah, he's still tracking them.
Nice. Good stuff, Saul.
There's
Having previously been a smuggler, would I be able to have better navigational skills?
no. Unless you have
Oh.
navigation tools or anything.
Unfortunately, all of my tools are gone.
Okay.
I
Uh
don't think I could roll better, but I could be proficient in navigation for an hour.
but
And
no
would
tools.
that be enough to get us on? I don't need tools for it. I just need to be proficient in navigation.
But you need
Like,
tools to
Tools
be
to utilize.
useful in
Navigate.
that.
Yeah.
nothing in this.
Did you know
I know
I'm
how to use a
proficient in using
compass.
No.
Where's our compass?
You don't got a compass.
I mean-
Bastion's installed with a compass,
Chris,
right?
hear me
He's
out.
installed
Chris,
with
hear
a
me out.
ruler.
Chris, hear me out. Chris, hear me out.
There's just like no references in the storm for that to be
That's
useful.
okay.
Oh,
Um,
never mind.
without-
I was
without
feeling
tools.
star navigation.
We can do it at night. I can put us on the track.
There's navigation through sun.
There is
Yeah,
no
I'll stare at
way
it
for
real
that
quick.
skill set to help you here.
For shame, because
But
it is
you told us to be creative. I'm trying.
Yeah.
We're trying. We're on our knees.
Sorry.
Chris.
I'm just
You
talking.
took all our shit.
I'm just talking while I'm waiting for all the rolls to go through. If all the rolls are through, then
All of ours are
Cool.
over.
Oh yeah, they're all through.
Yeah.
For
Yes,
the
sir.
survival.
No. I was just to be clear. It then became like you guys were asking so many questions. Where now there's too many questions, not just waiting. Let's be clear. Move on. You guys did very well. I want to be clear. The threshold you had to beat was nowhere close to what you rolled.
We're overachievers.
So.
To help with people getting overheated, can I have Bastion fanning people with palm fronts? Like he
Two
just has two
smallest
palm
people.
fronts, and as he's walking, he's just fanning the two people that look the most heated.
Smallest people.
Yes.
You should keep an eye on
I guess.
coughs.
Yeah.
I can manage my. So
Wizard.
presuming I can prestidigitation my clothes to be chilled for an hour. I think I can manage myself and have
Okay,
Bastion
what about
focus on other people.
I was thinking it was well, no, the big bear is really good at con.
Yeah, the big bear's good at con. Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
I'm not, too healthy looking, but I'm not.
Like,
like
I'm worried
awful.
about it. Guys, if anybody's worried, I'm worried.
I can also
Um,
carry the two smaller ones easily.
Well, good
No, but
news.
you're.
Con saves, everybody, please.
Oh yeah.
Do I get some sort of benefit from being able to
Yes, you can have advantage.
prestidigitation? Nice. Because I kind of need that.
Good.
And then
one
second
of
to
those-
hop.
Awful.
I'm one of those.
Awful.
Oh, dude, a 5 and an 8.
You're not one of
Uh-huh.
You're not one of those dump stat wizards.
Dumps, bro,
Trig in another campaign has a literal -1 or 2.
Wait,
for con?
here's the
Oh
thing.
god.
-1.
in that campaign though, he took 11 damage yesterday in our combat and went to half health.
Below half.
And we're like level 6.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
that
that's nuts.
He made a choice.
Yeah.
He made it.
Yeah, look,
I love
Anyway,
it.
yeah. So you guys blew that check out of the water. Now I just need con saves from everybody. 7.
Yeah, we did that.
18.
3 of us looking kind of
8.
rough.
Yeah.
The smallest
7,
people in
8,
the
8, and then an
party.
18.
Okay.
Good job, Ignacio. I'm glad to see you're doing fine.
That's only because you had the smart idea to do prestidigitation, so I have to thank you for giving me that advantage.
Oh, do you
I
also have
counterspell something?
prestidigitation?
I also have
Nice.
prestidigitation, yes.
Saki, do
Good
you have
stuff.
Was
counterspell?
that, can I just give the advantage to
You know
Gren
what?
and
I wish
Edward
I did.
What-
you know,
what
that would have been a
advantage?
good idea.
from
Okay.
the palm fronts, blowing them off, making
It's
sure
very
that the
sad.
It
wind
doesn't-
is moving.
So the palm fronds does not give advantage.
Okay.
You are helping collectively, but it does not give advantage.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
Somebody redeemed hydrate and posture check.
Well, that person sounds like a nerd. Okay, I have to.
Tell me
I hope
tell
you
me it's
didn't.
your girlfriend.
No, it was Saki. I just threw a shot at Saki. I'm so sorry.
Take more.
Um.
Drink more.
Well, that's what you. Who is the last person who hasn't rolled? I'm only seeing
Yeah, we got Grin, we got Hoffs,
Oh.
we got Ignacio.
Bat.
The inorganic.
Oh,
we
the
got
inorganic man who
Marie.
doesn't need a con save. You just assumed
I
that's
get-
what the
I-
con save was? That's what. You,
Yeah, there
Yeah,
might have
there-
been some, like,
Sorry,
something
bandits
about
in your
That
gears
was assumptive of you.
or something. Or a
That
rock.
came off so fucking fast.
Okay, you're still fine.
Charging battery.
The rest of you,
Every time you guys
however,
are
specifically Grin and Hops, as the day starts to shift, the hot sun still beats, this time more presently through the now dying winds. The sounds of the gusts fade to a still breeze occasionally, which cascades over dunes, winding the roads some way. As you guys venture onward.
Charging battery.
The The day looming on after the winds begin to clear is not as inviting as the treacherous storm was previously. As the blockage clears, the sun becomes ever more present, and beating down overhead starts to cause many of you to slow. Grin Hoffs, even with your clothes cooled via arcane means, you still find your legs beginning to drag through the sand on the beaded road you guys path. As you
Charging
keep
battery.
course along the way, the sun begins to lower ever so slightly as the day lingers on. As hours pass along the road, what are you all doing on your journey? You can keep course fairly easily as the storm passes later in the day, keeping close along during the storm as you did. As it clears past noon into the afternoon, you find yourself still on the beaten path, trailing ahead, hopefully on the tail of those who robbed you.
How are the two other guys doing? I'm blanking on their
Charging
names off the
battery.
top.
Grissom. I'm sorry, I have.
No worries.
Grissom, as well as Ferrum. Both did not fare well. Grissom, only holding in by the skin of his teeth, is not encumbered. Somebody yell my name?
Nope, not in here.
Mhm.
Is your sister home?
Yeah, maybe. I'll go check. Grissom, holding in by the skin of his teeth, is not encumbered, but his brother Ferrum is dragging onward, and Grissom kind of assists him as they go.
Okay, party. How are we gonna overthrow Chris?
I think we should keep berating him with questions and also hydrate and posture checks.
Soon I'll have an interloper at his location.
I think we should take a rest.
Oh,
Oh, in the game! Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I also, it's midday. I think we should take a nap.
I
Take a little nappy nap.
that we should find shade for y'all, like an overhang
Yeah,
or something.
as far as I'm aware, we're only seeing desert so far. Like, when we hit the cavern with the spiders, that was like, what?
That was a primo location for a rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're seeing anything much of the same down this long, winding road.
No, but there are tents that y'all can hide
We could go
into.
in the tents. We could douse the tents.
Love that how we have a southern robot. Baby, I love you.
Gay. Love that for you. What else?
Feeble organic life is what you are.
What? I see that as like the holiest. Okay.
I think another way we could overthrow Chris, this is just my opinion, but like maybe we could subscribe to his Twitch or
I'm gonna blow up his link tree, join every
blow up his
single
stream.
game that
Yeah,
he has
right,
on
and-
Just Start Playing.
and you know those
And then
like really
he'll go
annoying
mad.
No, you know those annoying Amazon subs? Yeah, like he'd be so infuriated that they're like blowing up his Twitch feed as well.
Mhm.
Wait, guys, we could just redeem a weather chain.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
We couldn't!
Oh my god,
No, but
actually,
it
yeah.
can't be us. No, it can't be us. It has to be
No.
someone else for another campaign.
It has to be somebody else, unfortunately.
Oh.
We can't
Hold on,
change
let
the
me
weather
let me
for
just
myself.
text.
They also have to
Chase.
subscribe.
It-
Oh, wait, no.
Ah! He's back! Quiet!
No, I don't think it can be. I think I said it can't be players from other campaigns specifically. Either because you fucking people.
Because we messed
My
with
campaigns is fine. You know, this exact reason is why. Oh, God, my knees are so-
Hey, Kaiser.
Better be listening, Kaiser. Yeah, so you guys didn't discuss anything campaign related, I noticed over there.
No, we're gonna
No, I
we're
did.
gonna take a rest. We're talking about we
Okay.
discussed that so quickly.
and then we devolved.
And then we
yes.
devolved right
Yeah,
back.
and
to
then,
this.
yes, and then we devolved
We
into figuring
agreed,
out how to
100%.
overthrow the DM.
We all agree the weak organic life needs a rest.
Hey, Chris,
Yes.
can you make a redeemable that says plug in your headset?
Oh yeah, I like that one. That one's a real bully move.
Charge.
It's so annoying though. It keeps falling out. I need to get.
You're
a new
sitting
cord.
at your desk for the next hour and a half minimum. Might as well.
No, I like
They
to move
do
about
this?
my room.
Because I care about you.
Relatively. You didn't even bring your
Why?
dog back with you. You only brought back your Coke.
What is that, USB
My
B?
dog's downstairs. She's doing her own thing.
Hmm. Is that? Oh, so I was right though. It's a Coke, not water.
Charging battery.
What? No, it's
Yeah.
water.
Okay. Just
Is that
checking.
color changing cup?
It's cool. I've
Does
been
it
the
look
color
like a
changing
color
cup.
changing cup?
It does
Yes,
kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
it
I'll
kind
let-
of is.
Hello.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
neat.
I was only wondering because, like, I only saw it as soon as you put your lips onto it, where it changed the color slightly.
You were looking at Chris's lips.
You were
It's a-
looking at
Oh.
Chris's. This is kind
No,
of
it's
gay.
the
That's kinda
back
gay,
of the
though.
That's
thing.
kind of gay. That's kind of gay.
What are you gonna do? Kiss him next?
That's kind of gay.
Okay,
Only if
guys.
he
Okay,
consents to it.
Let's.
Let's not forget we're here on
Oh
business.
shoot, we're alive.
Oh yeah, business.
Anyway,
Yes, we're gonna rest.
yeah, you guys are resting. Cool.
User?
So at what specific time? Like, what point are you gonna
As-
take a rest?
As soon as people are feeling exhausted,
Okay.
Bastion would, like, as soon as
Well,
he sees, like, people wilting, he would suggest, why don't we take a rest, set up the
what
tent.
point in the day is that?
You guys, yeah, you can't rest within, I mean, is it within a?
So you get one long rest
I'm trying to remember.
every 24 hours,
Does it
but
say-
short rest.
24 hours.
It says 24 hours.
Every 24 hours. Okay.
Yes,
that's how
yes,
they say it. Okay.
yeah. In any given 24-hour period, you have one full.
I just
long
want to make
rest.
sure that's how they word it, because I'm like,
That-
I was trying to remember how they word it to make it that way. Yeah, okay.
Hey,
I think it's something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the short rests aren't limited.
So I mean, you
But
guys,
yeah, they'll.
We can just...
Yeah, short rests don't do
Those-
exhaustion, but
Yeah.
we can.
set up
um,
tents, make food, or water,
Mhm.
and just relax.
Rest. Is again, what time of the day is this? Is this like?
well, you guys start to get exhausted about halfway through the day. You can still keep course pretty easily without another check. I only require one survival check per day.
Mhm.
Sounds like lunchtime.
But yeah, you guys can take a break for lunch. My only question is, what do you guys do along your journey here, while you're moving and around your scheduled breaks?
Oh yeah, we're not just gonna walk. If we're walking about, Avery's gonna initiate and be like, "What are all the details we remember about these people?" And I'll like start with what I know, which I'd have to go back to my notes because Avery remembers more things than me. But so that we could make a proper like profile for these people.
Hmm.
If shit.
I
Which
remember
I-
a bunch of their names.
Yeah, we got a bunch of we have their names. I have Avery has this. Eggy is less prepared, but we'll take the notes for it.
Yeah, what are you here? So actually, can someone just tell me their names right now, just so I can write it all down?
Athos,
Athos.
Balama.
Do we know what each one was? by any chance?
Athos was the Leonin guard. Balama was the tiefling with the curled horns and a purple cape.
Aj
This is-
was the elephant.
was a Luxodon with white silver eye patch, and they're a bard.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Vite,
Nissa.
yes.
Was Vite also the one called Steel?
Vite the Steel, which was the lizard folk.
Yep.
Nissa Derigal was the gnome cleric.
There's Eldon, who was...
Is our halfling leader.
Eldon.
Almost.
Eldon.
Dinklebird.
Like ELDEN, Eldon, or Eldon? Eldon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the
Eldon
ring.
Smooth Hands.
Oh wait, no, that's Eldon.
And I have
Eldon
a note.
Smooth.
Yeah, it's Eldon.
Eldon Smooth Hands?
He's a halfling.
What a
Did we
fucking
figure? Yeah.
loser name.
He's a paladin.
Paladin.
He's a paladin.
Guys, you got
Hey,
played
what-
by his smooth hands.
I have a
Whatever
note next to the list of names. And the
When
note
we
just
end-
says, shit list of people that drugged me, robbed my party, and killed Beaks.
That's
You
just-
well,
are the shit list.
I
Something
don't have
Something
So,
Avery might want to consider. What
Yeah.
paladin would specialize in robbing people?
He told us his god. I just can't remember it right now.
He told you the Lawbringer was his god. Which
seems like a trick.
He had a thing on his shoulder, and it was in the vision.
the
Hold
Lawbringer is a
This is the
holy
vision.
kingdom's god.
It's a holy kingdom.
Holy Kingdom, bitch, I'm religious.
There's
I mean,
no
what's
way
the-
somebody from the holy kingdoms would be moving. He told you a bold-faced lie.
He's not under Zahara. He could be under Zahara.
Who else?
Or what's the dad?
so-
What's the dad? Hold on. Wait, what's the dad's? Where is it? Theorin? I'm looking at your face and I'm trying to understand things and it's not working.
What about
Well,
it?
that's
It's not his
Why wouldn't
his
you-
goddess isn't Zahara.
You don't know, but
I don't
you
know.
definitely. I mean, it's something to ponder. What paladin would be in this profession?
I'll
I mean, you've
throw that out to
seen
the
that
party
holy
as well.
smite.
Wait,
Mhm.
it's
Would there anything like in the kind of smite he did, or in the kind of like healing that would somehow reveal the god he's tied to?
Can I
Like,
take a
would there be
religion roll?
any relevant sign in doing any of those that would say like, oh, like the kind of magic energy or whatever from the smite that would relate to the god?
Can
I don't know. I'm kind of reaching here.
Can I religion roll?
Yeah, you guys can. You can religion. You both can religion roll. Yeah.
You
I
Yeah.
was
wanna
gonna
give
ask
me
you
a
like
minute?
religion roll of like the old Rakesh
You-
gods as well.
What's your religion?
+6.
That might be
Prone
to
to yeah, it beats me. Yeah, you get advantage.
I'm
I
like-
can't
No.
actually. I can't. I don't have proficiency, so you should just roll separately.
Okay.
I
I'm
feel
giving
like
myself
there's only
guidance.
2 gods that I think it could be.
All right,
But-
I got a 19.
Hoff's doing the Hoff's
Religion.
thing.
You got better
Yeah.
than me. I only got a 6, 12, 16.
Mm,
But you said that he had
You
a marking
said
of a Holy Kingdom's god, not a Rakesh god on him.
Yeah, that's what he said he was.
yeah, so the Holy Kingdoms was the lawbreaker, Rakeshian Pantheon.
That's not our campaign.
The Holy Kingdoms is the holy. Well, I mean, it is a world-renowned god. It's just it is specifically a Holy Kingdom specific god, Pantheon of the Five, which are not well accepted here.
I'm not well accepted here.
It's just kind of like a dawn on you that that's not
That's not a Miaran Han.
even if what he did would be in straight violation of the Lawbringer's tenets, obviously, by his name. Sorry, what were the 2 checks again?
I got a
19.
16 and he got a 19. but we're working together. We're verbalizing.
Generally, what I would tell you is, it doesn't tell you anything. The sort of like divine golden light, but you do also would know that like the concept of magic masquerading as other magic is well within either some patron or divine arts. There are gods of lies. There are quite a few in the Rakeshian pantheon.
It's not Mama
Just
Zahara.
a reminder of what the Rakeshian pantheon is.
Yeah, where's the Excel?
Lore.
Is it?
I know you
Do
could
I
do-
have the specific list in Loot and Lore?
Yeah, you're.
Well, you've got a list of 6 in the Loot and Lore. I don't know if you've created more since then, but you've got Amarak, Hasara, Kovag, Tavroth, Ren.
The only ones I would add to there would be this expanded snake pantheon list, which would be Ilir, the mother of snakes, sort of the old god. One our friend Bastion here would relate more with, and which is snakes, poison, and trickery, and sort of the parent gods of the other two that are on that list. The only other one that I think
Meto, god of luck / misfortune, because he got lucky. I don't know. That's another.
But
yes,
sibling.
yes, yes. Thank you, Saket, Zahara, and Ameto. Ameto is also should be on the extended. Thank you.
Theorin is also not on there.
Yeah,
God of Pride War.
Theorin would also be in there.
I'll help you. I'll fill that in.
That actually reminds me, because this list needs to be extended too, which is.
I'll just post it.
Here, I'll hold it up here for you all to read. It can be perfect.
It's
That's
hard.
not even. Oh wait, it's actually sort of
Gotta
focused.
Someone just take a
Daddy?
screenshot.
I took a screenshot. I've got it.
Okay. I was like, it's gonna keep. I'm not gonna have you hold it, you silly goose.
I did actually take a screenshot. Yeah,
You want to just post that screenshot because it has everything?
I can
already?
just screenshot.
I will.
I can just
actually.
screenshot the Photoshop file.
There, yes.
I will, but I'm gonna add the 2 more that we just mentioned, Theorin and Ameto, to it.
Congrats. Here's
Zahara
your
and Saket.
incredibly blurry photo because he
There we
didn't
go.
bother
It
to try to
works.
focus
We
it.
know what it is.
Oh, ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't read half of those, but hey.
No, that's a bad screenshot. Chris, do it again. I can take a better screenshot.
No, that's perfect. No notes.
You bastard, man. I filled in your other stuff.
Oh, great.
Here, if I
Thank
turn it
you.
upside down, and it won't be backwards, right? That's how it works?
Something
No,
like that.
Wait, Hans, just stop fucking moving.
Oh, I got a lot clearer one this
I
time.
drink too much
Nice.
caffeine. What do you want?
So stop
Hold it
fucking
with both
moving.
hands.
Prop your arm up to hold your arm so it's straight. No, you're full. Never mind.
It's fine. It's fine.
Go away. Get back to our TMing. And he's gone. Bye, Chris.
You're
Don't
break
go
it.
away.
Okay, we spent a lot of time on this one.
Okay. So on our walk, we got a profile of Eldon's gang. We also talked about what god he could be working for,
What god did the cleric worship?
or he could be masquerading his smite as something else instead.
Well, no, 'cause he also did lay on hands.
Yeah,
but I can.
he
Yeah, but
healed
warlocks
also.
can heal other people. They don't need to do lay on hands, and lay on hands.
Well,
Like there are like, and I'll if we're talking in like character, like there are other subclasses for warlocks that allow you to be healing. Have
Did
healing
he
capabilities.
The idea of a paladin devoted to lies is not
uncommon. Or
is
unheard.
not unheard of,
Hmm.
especially in
He
this
could-
culture.
Paladin, he could. She did show up on his palindrome, palindrome, I'm having a stroke, and I need to load. Give me like 2 seconds. Para.
Really funny. I'm sorry. I just
shoulder.
saw the screenshot.
Fuck.
There's your screenshot.
Thank you. Yeah, Pauldron. On his Pauldron, it
Pauldron.
usually...
Pauldron?
Pauldron!
Like, it's
Yes!
spelled like the name Paul.
Paldron. It was usually an eagle, and then it shifted to the eye of a cat. You're not doing this with me again. I'm trying my best, and you guys need to let me try my best.
Do the best, Eggy.
Well, if it shifted to the eye of the cat, then it would be Zahara.
It shifted to Zahara. It's probably just Zahara! And she
Was Zahara's the eye of a cat? And
Yes!
I thought that was Saket's.
No, hers is the key, and I'll show you a picture later.
Great.
Saket's symbol is... Saket's symbol is an eye in the... It is a cat's eye with a scar through it.
With a scar through it, is that the distinguishing?
I'll send the picture.
Technically, there are different depictions of it, but mostly it's just like there's an eye, but there's a line like above and below. There are different interpretations of it, but generally it's like it's a cat's eye with a line up and like.
And that's Saket's.
That's Zahara.
Or that's Zahara's. That's Zahara.
No,
okay.
That's okay. Sorry.
That's Zahara. The right is Sket. That is what you told me.
No.
Fuck.
On your gods list in the world lore, Zahara, the symbol says a cat's eye with a single scar.
Yes. So
Okay.
So Zahara, and then what does the cat say?
I don't know where that is on here.
It should be in Gods of the Wild.
It says Sakat, the prowler of secret,
A key and
curiosity,
two
and
sides
secret.
of the cat's eye.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So we are right. Sorry.
Is this a link that I can access somewhere?
It's in world lore
on
on
the channel.
On his Discord,
On the
if you
Discord.
join it.
Yeah.
He's
right
in
now.
it. What? We're in it.
I'm talking to
In-
the Twitch, Chris. I'm trying my best.
Okay.
In which
world lore.
in the world lore? In this server?
The Gods
Yes.
list.
But also, I put
Yeah,
what you gave me in lore in
So
this chat.
right above the cheat sheet for quick reference is the Gods list. They're organized by just like the general world instead of by country. I'm working at like more classification.
Oh, it's not. Okay, I'm dumb. I was looking in the wrong. I was looking under the text channels and not the tales and lore channels. That's my bad.
Oh, you're good.
Shame.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So we talked about this.
that's why that second list is actually more specific to what is more regionally like referenced. There are strangers from out of lands who bring outside gods, of course, and there are of course some of the older gods, which just there's less worshippers too. Will spring up like
He's
often.
probably a follower of Zahara.
Like the big one that I was contemplating putting into there was like Diana. Diana's a frequently worshipped one throughout the area, but it's just like a Luxodon god. They still worship their old god.
Is that the one that the Luxodon that we had met earlier?
If I remember,
The one at the cult or the one
yes, the
after
Lord
the
of Peace.
cult?
Lord of Peace and Tranquility.
That name sounded so familiar for like just a second. I was like, we've heard this.
So, yes, he's. You say you saw the eye of Zahara in his
On his
Ladrin.
Pauldron.
Palindrome.
No, Pauldron's
God.
different.
Mm-hmm.
You need a
Friends are making fun of
Pauldron.
me. Zahara!
So you have that discussion and come to that realization along your journey in the first day. As you guys go to make up camp, here's where the second check. I need one person to make a survival check.
I have a +4.
And I
Beats me.
will just say this for absolute no lore reason whatsoever, but for the
fucking sake of fun, each of you are going to have to do this like a different. This is going to be at the end of every day of travel. So whoever makes it today is not going to make it tomorrow.
It is established that Avery knows about a lot about the stars. I think I could use that knowledge, because it's now nighttime and you said so, to, like, at least set us on a directional path towards Jeffrey.
Also, can we, like,
What are you talking
shift
about?
our...
I'm sorry, I need to be clear, I need a survival check to make camp
Oh, fuck me.
To find a safe spot.
Sounds
for
good.
the evening.
After that-
Can we what?
No.
Sorry, just... Hoffs.
Yeah, can we as a group maybe, like, shift our travel time later or earlier to keep us out of, like, a brunt of the day's heat?
Yeah,
that'll probably just
night
be
travel
easier.
would be smart.
You'd lose a few hours in a day of travel if you wanted to do it without, risking another level of exhaustion. Which would you rather do? Lose a few hours or risk a level of exhaustion?
Or I think it was also like putting up we travel through this night for a bit longer, and then as it turns morning, find camp. So that way we're sleeping
Or
towards
at least you have
the
that
end
time
of
to look for a better
afternoon.
place.
Well, like, that's my point. That's the two choices. Is you either travel longer and then make camp, that's risking exhaustion, or hold up camp longer and lose a few hours of travel.
I think losing a few hours on one day should be fine.
And then we won't
Agreed.
just rest longer the next
To the
time.
next
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll lose a few hours today, but this should make future travel a bit easier without risking all the exhaustion. It's the hope anyway.
Like the organics needing to get away from
You want
the
to carry me?
But the
Ooh, bad idea.
So, what that means is you're going to be in camp basically through most of the hot portion of the day the next day, tomorrow. When you make up camp over this first leg of travel, a pretty successful first leg with what you've got, you guys, whoever's making the survival check, find camp for me, please.
Not it.
I'm exhausted. It's useless for me to try.
I'm exhausted also.
Okay, so it's me or you, Bastion.
You.
Okay.
You said not it and then ended up doing it.
And then I ended up doing,
And-
yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Well, someone immediately started it with, I have a +4.
That's the 23. That's a natural 19.
I can't.
Oh, with that attitude!
23?
Yes.
Natural
19.
Very nice. Yeah. You guys, along your journey here through the Mirhan Desert, you can't really find much of a safe place to take shelter, but you've quarter off just off the road, sort of over one hill, still in sight of the road, but along one ledge where you can quarter off your tents to like tuck out of the wind and be safe for the evening. You guys want to do anything that night, let me know. Otherwise, go ahead and give me some watches overnight.
I'm gonna check in with Saul one more time before bed.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check with Saul.
Alright, perception advantage +4. 14. At least it's clear.
As you guys turn in for the evening, he loses track of them as light leaves. He may be able to gain them, but does not see. They're not on the road. So to be clear, he loses track of it. They're not on the road, but he doesn't see where they make. Yeah, he may be able to see it in the morning.
That's all right. They're probably still heading towards Jufre, so he'll just stay in that general vicinity. He'll basically, actually, what he's gonna do. Can I draw on the map? You know,
Left
wherever they
crayon.
make up, you know, hypothetically, they make up. Can I not draw on the map?
You
Drawing
should be able to draw
tools.
the map. Drawing
Hello.
tools.
I could just make a. I make a box and then it. Wait,
Are you changing to the tool down?
Yeah,
Switch
here we
to
go.
Yeah.
Yep, I did. I realized. So like, I don't know. Hypothetically, they're camped somewhere
Change to
like
circle
there
tool.
or whatever. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
But Saul is gonna like, and I hate this. He's gonna zigzag across.
I'm tracking where your mouse is going, so just move where your mouse is going.
Yeah, no. Well, I drew it anyway, and now
Yeah.
I can't escape out of it. So I'm having a great time. Don't you see? I'm
Nothing
refreshing
has
the
shown
page.
up.
I
Yeah,
hate
nothing
this.
has shown up. It's fine.
Nothing's shown up for you.
So he's just
That's
gonna
great.
like zigzag
There was
back
a
and
circle
forth
for
throughout
a
the
brief
area.
second.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's gonna like zigzag basically roughly between where he remembers them being and Jufre, and eventually, hopefully, he'll cross them again,
Mhm.
and he can just start following them.
Yeah, of course.
That's the idea.
Forge is so easy to use.
We will come to that first thing in the morning. When tonight you guys turn in, you do a watch. Do you want to leave it to Bastion or do watches with advantage from Bastion?
I will
I'll
take
do-
first watch.
I'll do second watch with advantage with Bastion.
Okay. So
Thanks.
everybody give me rolls. Or sorry, 4 people give me rolls at advantage.
I'll do 3
Or
and 4.
actually,
again.
yeah, it's only 3 because you have a pesky little elf.
No. No, I see a little elf.
Nat 20.
Net 20.
Oh, what the
Nice.
I didn't get an at 20. This is unfair.
21.
It's perception. Okay,
Yeah.
one's
Yeah.
a 12, and then the other one's a 21.
With advantage, you got a 12.
I got a bandit? Sweet. Oh, okay, I got another one.
I mean, we've got Bastion.
You always have
Okay,
advantage whenever we're
I'm a liar.
traveling.
It's a 21 for the first one, and then it's a math. 23 for the second one.
Uh-huh. This is why we like
Delete
advantage.
those first two then.
Ignore the first 2.
The only reason I'm not taking watch is because I'm depressed.
That's on you.
About your hat.
Sorry to hear that.
You can just watch Ignacio just sulking off to one side of the dunes, just staring off at the stars.
Just 2 hours to do that.
You guys have plenty
Ignacio
of watch.
wants a long sulk.
Yeah, this is
I
well
need
needed.
a long salt.
Yeah,
Um,
a long soak in the sand. You
Haas,
buried Ignacio.
that perception
Yes.
check, you made it with advantage. At
Correct. Oh, it should be
disadvantage.
neutral.
So, what was your first roll? Which
the first
17?
roll
Okay,
in there
perfect.
is
Yeah.
the 17.
Cool. You're good.
So it's still the same.
Awesome.
Hey yo.
And the
Oh.
other.
Mine's actually 21, not 20.
Aw.
Oh.
Well,
Sorry,
instead of a
Oh no, instead of a
an
23 and a
average of
21.
22, it's now an average of 22 still.
Oh man, guys.
With a
we
slightly
really
lean
messed
toward
that up.
21.
Yeah, we gotta do better.
You guys,
Says I, the one sulking in the corner and not doing any of this work.
you
That's
guys,
what happens.
you guys hear like a slight rumbling at one point, deep into the desert somewhere, far off to the north. Get like residual rumbles, which each of your rather perceptive party members do manage to hear. You hear it throughout the night as you're in like an inactive state. Bastion, as you're just kind of sitting there, it's just like a